Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. In today's video we are going to be doing a tier list, finally. I am finally making a tier list video for you guys. This is a very suggested video that you guys have been asking me for quite a while, for new players or even players coming back to say, just for me to suggest what game passes I should buy. So this is going to be that right here. It is not going to be in any sort of order. We do have must have, good, not needed, and then hot trash right here. So hot trash meaning it is worse than not needed, meaning you should not buy it at all. It is just simply a waste of Robux. Even if you do have a few thousand extra, I think it's just a waste. So let's get into this. Make sure you guys do like and subscribe, of course, so I can continue making this content for you guys. I do appreciate you guys' support. It has been quite a journey on AFS so far, and hopefully we can shoot higher. But yeah, let's get into this now. So our first game pass right here, we have auto clicker. Goated game pass, probably one of the best game passes in the game. Definitely very suggested from me. It is very good for AFKing. Maybe you don't have an auto clicker, you play on mobile, boom, right here, auto clicks for you. I mean, it's gonna be faster than you tapping, that's all I'm gonna say. It is going to increase your damage by a lot, considering it is hitting it with your DPC. It's not going to be too much, but that is at least a 20% increase of your damage, and that is at the very minimum. It really just depends on, what does it depend on actually? But yeah, that right there, very good game pass. Definitely a must-have. It is a very cheap game pass. Definitely a game pass on the cheaper side, but it is definitely worth buying. Alright, so next we have Magnet. So Magnet, if you guys do not know, it actually does auto-collect your coins after 2 or 3 minutes if you are in a certain range from the mob you just finished off. So Magnet is actually not that all needed. I would say it's a not needed. Like it's somewhere around good, but it's definitely not needed. It is a decent game pass and everything. If you're very impatient, then it's going to be a good or a must-have. But if you're like chill and everything like that, it's gonna be a not needed and everything like that. Me personally, I don't really need it, but I am pretty impatient, so it's definitely something I need. Next we do have Sprint. So Sprint, very useful game pass. Another thing, if you're impatient, you want to buy this. I'm very impatient, like I said, so that's the reason why I really bought it. But it is going to be a big help in dungeons. You don't get much time in that, so I think it would be a big help in dungeons. But the main thing is time trials. If you guys are new to the game or anything like that, you want to get in a carry with me, other streamer, your friend, or even just a random server in the Anime Fighters Discord server, anything like that. This right here is going to save you. You're going to get the door closed on you from the ungrateful people there that don't really care about you and just want the carry and wanted to go by fast. So this right here is going to help you from saying some very mean things to them. So I'm going to put this as a must-have. It is pretty sure the cheapest game pass in the game too. So that is a W right there. Next we do have 2x drop. So 2x drop, massive help. Time trial, 2x time trials, 2x multi-opens, 2x rerolls in the dungeons, 2x fragments, 2x everything. Basically anything that drops other than money or currency, anything like that, it is counted as a drop, so that is going to be massive. I would actually say this is a must-have. In some categories it would be good, but just for the multi-opens, the dungeons, and the time trials, this is definitely going to be a must-have. I would say this is probably going to be the last thing you'll buy as a must-have in the category, so it could be D-ranked to good, but we're going to keep it at must-have. It is definitely going to be the last thing you want to buy though. And again, if I have not said this already, this is not ranked entirely on the game passes alone. They are just in their own category. Like, say this is better than that, then this is just going to be in here. It's not really based off of that or anything like that. It's just there.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
This is my complete opinion. This right here, half cooldown. Best game pass in the game. You go from 35 seconds, which is outrageous to max open. You go down to 15 to 10 seconds. That is insane, guys. You don't understand how great that is. This right here, must have. I would say it's the best game pass in the game. I'm not going to lie. It is very useful for max opening. This is definitely the first game pass I would buy if I just started the game. Next, we do have Trait Luck. Trait Luck, very expensive. 1,000 Robux. That's like 15 USD right there. With this, my luck's actually better on my alt without this than it is on my main. So I would say this right here, it is definitely not a must-have. Just because how great the actual mythical chances and everything like that. I am actually making a noob to pro, so you guys will see from the noob to pro of how great my passive luck is. You guys will probably see that by tomorrow, maybe the next day after that. I don't really know. But yeah, this is not too great, but it is definitely still a good game pass. I would definitely buy it still. If you guys are very focused into the game, it is definitely going to be a must-have. Again, this is my opinion entirely. It is not anyone else's really like that. Next, we have Vault. Okay, I don't think I have to say more. Alright, next. Alright, but all jokes aside, I think the big vault will be not needed. We're going to take it out of hot garbage. I only have like one reason. That is because you can store your extra fighters that you have. Let's say you have 200 fighters in your inventory for whatever reason. You have max storage from the game passes. You want to store these. So you actually have greater chances to get a divine, a secret, anything like that. Just put your extra fighters in here you're not using. So you just keep your Time Ward and Lux out. And if you don't have any Time Wards, just your Luckies. That's all you really need. It is going to mess up your teams. You're going to have to preset your team. But it is going to be better than getting nothing overnight. So I would say this is a decent game pass. I don't even recommend buying this. If you do have extra Robux, maybe buy this one day and it could be useful for you. Next we have teleport. I mean, shall I say more? I mean, great game pass right there. Next we have small backpack. So small backpack, a decent game pass right here. It does cost only 99 Robux, which is the same amount as this Lucky right here. It does give 200 extra space, and if you guys do not know, that's 200 extra fighters you get for max opening. So I would say this is maybe a good. And then this right here, this is probably the second best game pass in the game other than half cooldown right here. That is just because you have half cooldown, max upping every 10-15 seconds. You pair this with this, 1,000 extra inventory space, and you have all the fighters discovered, or 5 in each world, and you're at like 2,000, 2,200 inventory space, or even without this 2,000, boom, 2,000 fighters you get. Maybe you have a luck like mine. I have 38.5 luck, which is max you can possibly get. So I get like at least 6 divines overnight, and that's just like 10 hours, which is insane. So I would say that helps amazingly. That is very good. Next we do have Lucky. So this gives 1 luck. So this is what I'm going to say for you guys. Lucky is probably the last thing you should be buying. So I'm going to say not needed, not needed. And this right here is just going to be put in good. So this right here gives 1 luck, 2 luck, and then 3 luck and some shiny chance. So you're only getting 6 luck and a little bit of shiny chance, which shiny pots aren't too hard to trade for. So I would say this isn't really needed. But this right here, I would definitely buy this if I have extra Robux. This right here, I would not buy. And this right here, I'd actually buy before this one. I'm not going to lie. Just because of the better luck and the shiny chance. This would definitely be more worth than the super lucky. Next, we do have Fast Open. So Fast Open is a very good game pass. This is just like putting an account for you guys right here. I would say it's not needed for me. But for you guys, it would be actually good or even must have. If you do buy the secret pity in an area, then this will definitely be a must-have for people that don't have too much luck. 100,000 opens, you have to do that normally, so you're going to want this and extra opens, which is this right here. Definitely going to be a good too. I would say it's not must-have or anything like that. They actually did buff it on like one of the newest updates. I don't remember which update it was, but it gives like +5 or +6 now, which is actually insane. So it could be a must-have. It does give you 13 opens at a time, which is absolutely crazy. I don't think you find normal games that have 13 opens at once. They should really nerf that. But with this, you have 13 opens, and then with this, you are opening like 2 times, 3 times faster maybe. And then if you get the 50k opens, then you're opening 2 times faster after that. The max is 13 again if you get done all the time trials. So you're going to be opening like maybe 300k in like 8 hours, which is what most people sleep for. So you'll have a secret by tomorrow if you have both of these right here and the fast open, which is already insane. So those two are definitely good passives. If you combine them together, it's definitely a must-have. Those are really good combos right there. I would recommend saving those for later though. I don't think these are really too much worth. Alright, next we do have 2 times yen. So 2 times yen is absolutely amazing with max opens. So if you do run a shiny pot, auto sell that with super yen and super lucky. You're getting 2 times yen with that. On top of that, you're getting +3 luck, so you're getting insane luck. And you're getting a lot of money from it. So this is definitely going to be a must-have, especially if you're new. Now, when you get later into it, it'll be pretty easy to get money, especially when you're in the last map from just time trials and everything like that. That's only if you have like 1 maxed out unit and everything like that. You know, a solid gold team. Maybe it'll be pretty easy. But other than that, this is definitely going to be a must-have. I do recommend buying this. Next, we do have VIP. So VIP, other than giving -20% cost on opening eggs, it is pretty useless. So I'll just put it right there. That seems pretty fit for that. I don't remember if it gives anything else or anything like that. I'm pretty sure it's just that in like some chat tag. Next we do have 2 times EXP. 2 times EXP is actually amazing too. It may be on the must-have, but this is like everything you need to buy actually. So this is definitely going to be a must-have. It is amazing with the incubators. Incubators are going to be the #1 way to get XP, especially when you're later in getting max levels and everything. You want to max out your incubators, and then you can get a lot of XP with 2 times XP, and then just chill in the time chamber. And now finally, we are on our last game pass, which is extra equipped. Yes, extra equipped, an amazing game pass. You can equip 10, not 10 extra fighters, of course, but you can equip 10 total fighters, I think this does give +3. This is definitely going to be a must-have just so you can increase your overall damage, your team DPS, maybe even just using these extra 3 for leaders. It is still going to increase your team's damage by a massive amount. Some people don't really understand that, but this is definitely going to be a must-have. If you guys do want me to actually label these from like 1 to whatever, it would definitely go like this. So this guy would definitely take number 1. He would take number 2, and then it'll go, I would say that. It would go something like this. So this would be the actual tier list for the must-have if you guys are wondering what you should buy first. So we'll go half cooldown, then the big backpack, 2 times XP, auto clicker, sprint, teleport, then 2 times yen. 2 times yen is amazing, but 2 times XP is actually a lot better game pass. 2 times drops, and then extra equipped. I would actually say extra equipped is better than 2 times drops. 2 times drops should be the last thing you should be buying. And then there's these right here. I can actually just put these all. I would think it'll go like this. That'll go last. And then this right here. That don't need this. And this and this. Something like that. That's how it would actually go if you want me to actually rank it from 1 and so on. But yeah guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, this took a lot of thinking from me, from yours truly. If you guys do think this is pretty accurate, let me know. If you guys are pretty far in the game, you think these game passes would be better for new players. I think 2 times yen for new players should actually be up a little higher. I would actually think it'll go like right there. Other than the other cheaper game passes, but I think you can just buy those and skip. You know, they're pretty cheap. I'm not saying everyone's rich, but they're really cheap game passes. But let me know what you guys think. First link in the description, you guys can create your own. You can rate it. So this right here, I think it's a really good tier list. But yeah, boys, this is gonna be it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, as always, make sure to like and subscribe. Join the Discord below. We are almost at 5,000 members. We're gonna do a giveaway for 5,000 members. And make sure to join the Roblox group. Sometimes I'll have really anything to buy in it, but make sure to join it anyway if I ever make anything in it. But yeah, boys, that is gonna be for me. Peace.